Okay, to make a sorghum flour tortilla, you're going to get something like whole grain sorghum flour. That's a good brand. You're going to take 2 of these. Make them really as even or flat as you can. Don't try to make it a heaping. You really want a flat top. It's kind of hard for me to do while holding the camera. So anyways, it's a 2 to 1 ratio. The other flour we're using is a tapioca flour. Again, keep it pretty much a flat amount. So 2 to 1. You're going to add just a pinch. It might be a little too much. A pinch of salt. I'm just pouring it out on the plate because it's easier for me to do this one-handed. Don't add too much salt. This really doesn't taste good when it's over salted. So you stir that up. Those are the 3 ingredients. 2 to 1 ratio, 2 sorghum to 1 tapioca, pinch of salt. Then you need to add some water. And you want to put about 1 3/4 of a tablespoon of water. Don't use 2 tablespoons. Bad idea. Then you want to add olive oil if you can. And get some really good quality olive oil. This is a great brand and it has various different flavors. This is Olive Ranch. They make their own. It's very good, fresh. You want quality olive oil when you make this thing. And you're going to use about 3/4 olive oil. Oops. And you're going to add that into the mix. And then you're going to stir all this together. And if it seems like to be really too powdery and it's not starting to clump up well, you can maybe add just a pinch more water, but be very careful adding the water. If you add too much water, you're going to have a tortilla that breaks on you. So you mash this together until you get this sort of putty. And it shouldn't be too slick. It should almost be a little dry, almost wanting to fall apart. If it's too slick, it's going to be a soft tortilla and it's going to rip. Then the next step is to flatten it out. If you can flatten it out on a parchment paper first, that'd be great. I don't have that luxury, so I'm going to flatten it out on a plate. And you have to grease the plate. Otherwise it's going to stick and you'll never get it off. Because I'm going to really mash it down and make my tortilla shape. You can see it's a little dry, but that's kind of how you want it. And as you mash it out, you're just going to kind of handle the cracks as they appear and remash. And it'll get pretty big. I would move it out to a size that's larger than your average tortilla. You just keep mushing it out. You can make it really thin. If you've done the recipe right, this stuff will be just really flexible. It won't tear. It'll hold up really well. And I go around the edges. You see how the edges are breaking up like that? That's fine. That's almost a good sign. If this was really had too much water in it and it was too slick, you'd get these really nice edges, but that's almost a sign that you added too much water. So So I go around and kind of patch up the edges where they've cracked a bit. I get a nice size here. And it's really, really mashed out thin, really spread out. And then I put it in the microwave on high for 60 seconds. And this is a powerful microwave, so 60 seconds works really good. So I'll run it for 60 seconds. And then, after it comes out, ta-da, it looks like this. Now, in order to get it off the plate, I had to take a knife and go around the edges and break it loose because it really sticks from me mashing it down. But if you did the mixture right, you'll notice it doesn't tear. And then you get this nice tortilla wrap, and it flexes really great. It's perfect for making a taco. You can put, you know, tuna fish in there. You can put sandwich meat in there. You can put, you know, just like making a sandwich, you could put a hamburger in there, you know, with your lettuce and onion, whatever you want. It holds up really well. It's got a rather neutral flavor. It's actually not bad. It's not really bland. And it, you know, if you, once you get the mixture down, you can make this stuff in about 2 minutes. And there you go. It's a taco wrap. Quick, fast, easy, simple ingredients. Okay. Well, there you have it. Enjoy.